So I told you about two types of digestion. Next, look at this picture. It's a very interesting picture here. I will tell you about each part now. Maybe many of them know about it and some of the girls don't know about it. So please listen again. Here is the mouth. Second, girls. Mouth. The pipe is esophagus. To your left, it's liver. To your right, it's liver. Just next to it, it's stomach. Below, small intestine. And here, the bigger one, not the inside one. Inside coil, the inner coil is small intestine. The outer coil is large intestine. So girls, let me start. Okay, first, before starting, let me ask you, in which organ does mechanical digestion take place? Mechanical. You're chewing. Of course it is mouth. And stomach, because stomach mashes the food. In which organ or what organs carry out chemical digestion? Mouth, because of saliva. Stomach, because stomach also releases, I told you, one acid. And then small intestine. Now, let me again say you about each one of them. Esophagus. After mouth, which is connected to your stomach, a long pipe, it's called as esophagus. What is it? It's a long, hollow tube. Girls, you can take a picture of this and just write next to esophagus, or you can just make a sticky note and write about this. Or in your book, next to the picture. We don't have a same picture. I think you have this picture, but I took this picture because you have this picture, girls. Okay, so next to this picture, you can write what are the functions of it. I made this because this was more clear. Esophagus is a long hollow tube connecting the mouth to the stomach. Okay, now here, next, what is it after the hollow tube? What do you see? You see the pancreas here. Pancreas, girls, they're just below the stomach. Just below the stomach. You see the stomach here. What does pancreas do? They mix and secretes enzyme into the intestine. You know, they make some juices or enzyme. I will not say juices here. Enzyme that goes into the intestine. That secrete into the intestine, which is now ready. Come on, let the food come into the intestine and I'm ready to make it absorb. Now, what happens in the stomach? The enzymes and acids in the stomach break food down further. The food can move here further because inside the stomach, it breaks down food further. Now, most chemical and digestion and nutrients absorption. Again, chemical digestion and nutrient absorption. Both are happening at the same time. It is digesting the food and it is, these intestine are also absorbing. The nutrients absorption take place where? In the stomach. Very important point, girls. What happened in small intestine? You will say chemical digestion and nutrient absorption. Nutrient absorption is more important. Next, large intestine. It absorbs water. What does small intestine do? It absorbs nutrients. What does large intestines do? It absorbs water from the solid food. That's why to pass your bowels or to pass your stool properly, drink a lot of water, okay? Because it absorbs water from the solid food waste. It carries to rectum and anus. And finally, you can pass through your stool or it passed through the rectum or an anus. Most chemical, I told you that most chemical digestion and nutrient absorption take place in small intestine. The small you know this intestine, how long it is? It's 6 meters long. Subhanallah. 6 meters, girls. You know your scale? Your scale, what you use, is just 30 centimeter, not even half a meter. 6 meter longs. Now, the small intestine is where I told you that more chemical digestion take place and most nutrients are absorbed. Now, when your stomach is empty, girls, when your stomach is empty, it measures just 30 centimeter long. Just 30 centimeter long. Later on, when you're filling your stomach, it blows like a balloon. Muscles in the stomach will grind and crush food. Usually I say mashes food. Now, enzymes and acids in the stomach, they break down the smaller pieces of food even further. And again, large intestine, I told you, it absorbs water from the solid. What is the role? Its job is to carry solid waste from the small intestine to the rectum and anus. Water is also absorbed from large intestine. Now, coming to my largest gland of the body. Any idea? Any idea? I'm missing your answers, girls. The liver. The liver is the largest gland. The largest gland. It secretes chemicals that helps the break. I used to make a water bottle and write there bile juices. It secretes bile juices. It also secretes chemicals that break down food. It weighs almost about 2 kilograms and secretes chemicals. And it is also responsible for digestion of food. So this was a picture, and this was about the organs, different parts: mouth, esophagus, pancreas, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and liver. I told one by one all about it. So the mouth is where mechanical and chemical digestion begins. Saliva helps to break down food. Food moves through the throat into long tube called esophagus. Muscle contraction called peristalsis. Peristalsis move the food to the stomach. You must know this word. The stomach is a muscular bag that crushes food and contains acids and enzymes for killing bacteria and breaking down proteins. It also kills bacteria. Chyme is the mushy mix of food. Chyme is a mushy mix of food. You know, when everything mixes, my enzyme, my juices, my food, that mixture is now called a chyme, which moves into the small intestines. The small intestine is a muscular tube where most chemical digestion takes place and most nutrients, I told you, remember, nutrients are absorbed. In the large intestine, water and nutrients are absorbed, leaving the waste and sending it to anus. The pancreas, I have explained you you can identify and describe the parts of the digestive system. Now girls, you will take a picture of this and you will send it to me by talking about different organs. Don't forget that I will be giving marks. I will be allotting marks for you. So please, just take a picture on your mobile and talk about these. The pancreas makes fluid that break down proteins, carbohydrates, fats, and nucleic acids. Okay, these are breaking the bigger ones, bigger things: proteins, carbohydrates, fats. And liver releases a mixture called bile. What I was talking about, the bile juice that is stored in the gallbladder. Bile, you don't need to know about the gallbladder right now. What does this bile do? I just told you that liver, remember, a water bottle which has bile juice inside. That is releasing that bile juice, which actually is responsible for breaking of large fat droplets. Because you eat oily things. So what is responsible to cut down or break down using the enzyme? Specialized bile juice. The walls of the small intestine have many folds. I know it's 6 meters, so it will have many folds. Increase the surface area, allowing more room for nutrients to be absorbed. Each fold has villi. That's what you call as small intestine folds. It has villi That is like small hairy structure which is covered with microvilli that absorb nutrients. The large intestine removes water, absorbs vitamins, and turns foods into waste called feces. Bacteria live in the large intestine to help break down food that body cannot use or digest. Thank you so much, girls. This was for today. I will again revise with you all the functions of different parts of your digestive system, but inshallah tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Try to help your parents. Try to help your mother when she's so busy at home these days, girls. Please value your family. Stay safe. Thank you so much.